the South Austin Jug Band.
And Dennis Ludiker from the same band. I play mandolin and fiddle and a little bit of acoustic guitar.
I play the same and a little bit of electric guitar as well.
If I wrote like a particular part on the fiddle that I like doing, then maybe I'll do it. Or if it's something Brian wrote and he knows how to do really well, he'll do it.
I don't really know much about the fiddle, the actual fiddle that I play on. It came actually from Dennis's mom. She found it in like North Carolina or something.
That's right.
Yeah, and who'd she buy it from?
She brought it from. She found this guy online, and she was coming to see one of our shows, and she went out to this shop and got this fiddle from this guy, just seeing it on the internet. She saw it in person, and she fixed it up, and it ended up being a really, really nice sounding fiddle. It's about 120 years old. Something like that. No, not even.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's about 120 years old. It's an old German fiddle, a Stradivarius copy kind of deal, and it's a really, really nice sounding fiddle. We both use the LR bags pickups for our fiddles, which come attached to the bridge. You just have to get your bridge cut, and those seem to work really nice.
Now, when you use those with the fiddle, I know you use the guitar a lot of times. You put them out to an EQ thing. Do you do the same thing with the fiddle or not? Or you just go straight?
Fiddle's pretty, pretty easy to control. There's not a lot of feedback issues and not a lot of,
Yeah, I mean,
sound control.
I run mine through I go through like a pedal board that's got like a loop and a tuner and like a reverb unit, and then it's also got like just a Boss EQ that I just use like just to take some of the low end out whenever I'm like filling over like a verse that like somebody's singing over. But from there I go to an ART or Arts.
Yeah, the Arts
preamp, and that's like what I run like my fiddle pre through.
That's what we run both of the acoustic guitars through also. James
uses a Collings. I use a Martin that he used to play in the band until he got his guitar, but it's just I don't even know the model on it. Do you know what it is?
No.
What does it look like? Is it a little one or a big one?
It's a big one with a cutaway, but it's an acoustic, and I don't know, it's a nice little guitar.
It's not a D16, is it?
No, it's a newer one. I'm not positive what it is though.
If you look inside, there's
yeah, I know. Just spend too much time playing those things.
Right. Well, the Collings, now I hope I'm going to go talk to them tomorrow. And I remember I saw one of their guitars years ago at a place, curiously, a place I worked years ago that was like a music place, and they had Collings guitars. That was the first time I'd seen them, and I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah, they're
guitars.
great.
They're amazing sounding guitars.
They actually let us use a couple of their guitars on the record, and they turned out really nice.
What is it? I mean, they just the aesthetic, and they look great. But what is it? What is it you really like about them?
They're just put together so well, and the quality of the wood is unbelievable. And whenever you go there and like just hang out with them, they always hand you just guitars to play all the time, and each one is just like, I mean, the smell alone is so good because it's brand new. But like, I don't know, there's just something about the way that they put them together, and they take such good care of them there, and they shine them up real nice.
For some reason, those guitars seem to sound better brand new than any other guitar does brand new. You know what I mean? They get their guitars to sound like they've already been played for 10 years, somehow. We both have Collings A mandolins. I have the MT2 and he has the MT1. But this is my Collings with newer wood on the front than everywhere else.
Funny story
about that. We were heading to a gig and we were loading stuff up into Brian's car, and I forgot to put my semi brand new mandolin inside the car, and we rolled over it, and it just smashed. It didn't break any of this off, but it just smashed the whole top in. And I took it in there, and they fixed it for free. They were very nice. And
I think that's one of the things with guitar makers that aren't. You go to one of the ones that they produce like 100,000, 200,000 guitars a year. You're never going to get that kind of response. I broke my guitar. I'd be like,
oh yeah,
good luck with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come buy a new one.
Yeah, right. You have a whole bunch of them. You can buy another one.